We are eating some cheese. I'm about to go through some quarters. Excuse me. We're going through unwrapped quarters today. Excuse me, we've got some car wash quarters, and we have some laundromat quarters. So, we got $40 in car wash quarters we're going to start with. Let's see how those go. And then we'll check the other ones after that, shall we? Aha. All right. Without further ado, let's grab our first handful. See what we got. So as a reminder, we are looking for 2019-2020. Any 2019 or 2020 has a chance to have a W mint mark right here where that D is at on anything that's 2019 or 2020. A lot of states, we're looking for some errors. 1985, year I was born. That's a good year. Not for quarters, but a good year. 2021. Crossing the Delaware. Nothing. Ooh, Arizona. This one can have some errors. I don't see it on this guy. It's a D. On this guy, we want to look first at the initials right down here. JFM, if they're covered, that's an error. And then the date over here, if that's covered at all, there's an error there. Don't have it on that one, so no error. 25 cents. If there's an error, it'd be $5 or more. All right. Nope. P. Nope. So I'll stop anytime we get an option for an error or something noteworthy. There are a couple that I set off to the side and I kind of look later. Ooh. Hello. Hello. We got a Susan B. Anthony dollar in our roll of quarters. Well, how about that? We just made 75 cents. That's a good way to start off some car wash quarters. That's not even the same size. Well, somebody at the car wash done messed up. We got a Susan B. Anthony dollar. Well, hello, Susan B. Maybe that's a good sign for things to come. Or if nothing else, we made 75 cents. All right, Effigy Mounds. We're gonna double check this guy. All we're gonna do here is we're gonna look down at the eagle. We're gonna look for some material over here off to the side of the eagle and look to see if there's any extra material between the eagle and the edge there. This one does not look like it, so 25 cents. Colorado, looking for some extra material over here on the edge of the mountains and looking for any doubling on the word Colorado on the bottom. So that's pretty obvious when you've got it there. So nothing there. And colorful Colorado. Nope. All good. 25 cents. No loss though. So far, car wash, not losing anything. Looking for 1983 P's on our traditional eagle quarters. Ooh, Minnesota. Look at all these opportunities for errors. This one we're looking between these trees right here. If there's any extra trees or shadows between those trees there, that's an error with those. That can be worth $10 or more. Kansas. This one can have an error with the buffalo hump, which we don't have on this guy. And on the front, you want to look for that T to be faded in trust, or not there entirely, and so it says, "In God We Rust." Man, all kinds of goodies. Good goodies. And of course, still looking out for those 2019 2020s. Looking for those W's. There we go. Well, oh well. Now it's gone. There's a 2020. So we're looking for that P right there to be a W. And that quarter would be worth probably $10 or more in that condition. So come on, W. That's what we like to say. Come on, W. $20.20. Come on, W. Oh. And last one, this handful. 87. Nope. Alright, next handful. Once again, these are car wash quarters, so they are not rolled. So we're just kind of grabbing them by the handful right out of the bag here. We've got $40 in total. We're gonna have next bag here. Come on, W. $82. Looking for that 83 P. D. River of No Return. This is the quarter that I really want that W. It's a 2019. River of No Return. I just really like the design. Ooh, here's a bicentennial. How about that? Individually, just worth 25 cents. But if we get a full roll, it's worth an extra few bucks. Weir Farm. Come on, W. Oh, that's a P. Nope. Come on, W's. Also looking at the front of all of them, regardless of year. Looking for an S mint mark. S is for San Francisco. If we find an S, that means it was intended to be collectible. Alright, I don't see it, but we're looking for a pooping horse on Wyoming. Looking for extra material between that tail and the butt. Some dings right there. But I don't think that's in the manufacturing, unfortunately. So, no error, 25 cents. Come on, W. Sounds really dirty, but I'm just gonna check for that extra material. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. 25 cents. Come on, W. It's a 2020. Nope, that's a D. What's up, dude? Come on, W. 98. Nope. You got your dinosaurs? You gonna go night-night? Huh? You're going night-night?
No.
Oh, you're not going night-night? Well, that's it for that handful. Let's grab another one. What you doing, bud? Stay over here, please. Because there's nothing you need over there. Alright, we got another handful. Again, we got $40 here in car wash quarters. Looking for those 2019-2020 W mint marks and any errors we can find along the way. Don't necessarily mind silver quarters if we happen to come across them. Silver would be 1964 or older. It's in rough shape. Didn't see any extra material, so we're not going to look at that one under the scope. We got a sleepy baby in the room. 2019 could have been a W right there. That's what we're looking for. Come on, W. P. Arkansas. $2019 could be a W. Nope. And then on this guy, you just want to look at the flag there. On the right for any double stamps. Nope. Come on, W. Oh, that one's dirty. Texas. Oregon. Oh, there's a W. American Memorial Park. How about that? That's a pretty looking W too. A big scratch kind of on the side there. Right there is a big scratch, but we got a W. That's our fourth W, guys. That is American Memorial Park. Beauty on the back. Super beautiful. Man. $40 in car wash quarters, and we got a W, and we got $1. There's a D, Connecticut. You want to hold the Connecticut straight up and down, and then flip it. And if Washington is straight up and down, no error. So on this guy, no error. 25 cents. Axon, stay out of there, please. Axon. Hey. No. Put it back, please.
Why?
Because I don't need it right now.
I'll hold it on your phone back.
No, you want to put it back, please.
Why?
Because I would like you to put it back, please. Harper's Ferry. This one, we like to look for broken windows right in here, but I like to look at it in a little more detail. But essentially, we're looking right here to see if there's any breaks in the window, any lines going up and down right in there. Again, I put those off to the side. We found a W.
Oh, maybe was your good luck then, huh?
And we found $1.
How did you find $1?
There was a Susan B. Anthony dollar in with these quarters from the car wash. The car wash just lost money.
Oh, way to go.
What's that?
Oh, way to go.
It's not on me. It's on them. 73. It is. It's late, buddy. It's 12 o'clock. 82. Looking for those 83 Eagles. There we go. There's the Bob Ross of quarters. Nothing there. All right. Well, one W and $40 at car wash quarters. Let's get another handful. We've probably gone through about 20 or 25 bucks. So probably just over halfway.
Poor Chewy needs his bed in here.
Yeah, so why did you bring the Squishmallow back? Sorry, Chubby. Sorry, Mommy doesn't like you. Alright, we got another handful. Probably about 8 or 9 bucks here. 93, nothing. Florida. Pete. Glacier.
What are you doing?
It's a D. Arches.
Good there. Oh, look at me.
That's a D.
I'm not gonna change with Daddy's
Okay.
office.
Salt River Bay, come on, W. Oh, that's a D. Set these off to the side because there's a few possible errors, but I find a ton of Salt River Bays. So, not too likely on that guy. Speaking of Salt River Bay, find a ton of them. That's a D. Set that off to the side to look at a little bit later. 2016 Cumberland Gap. '67 for 1964 and older for silver. There's a D. And then looking for 83 for that eagle. You can find a spitting eagle. Weird Fawn 2020. That's a D. Come on, W. '2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a D. Bummer. Come on, W. Virginia. 88. Looking for those 83s. Come on, W. Ooh, that's a dirty 2021. Georgia. Ooh, dropped one. 95. North Dakota. '2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a P. No W. Alright, Connecticut, we hold it straight up and down. Flip it. Nope. Flip it straight up and down. 25 cents right there. It's P. 2017. Come on, W. Oops, dropped another one. Maryland. Nothing. And 84. Wait for those 83s. 83p. Oh, Wyoming. Let's check for. I don't see it. We're gonna check for a pooping horse. And for extra material again between that butt and that tail. Oh, nothing there. And then last but not least, we got a Connecticut. Hold it straight up and down, like so. Flip it. Flip it. Straight up and down, and nothing. All right, let's grab another handful. Nixon, no. No.
Why?
Because those aren't to play with, bud. Chewie says no, he's laying down on the bed. I said he says no, he's laying down on the bed. Okay. Probably have 2 more handfuls here. So, probably about 2 more about that size. And then we'll be through $40 in car wash quarters. But I think we're going to definitely go back there tomorrow, because clearly those are not searched quarters, which is good. It's a D. D. 97. Come on, W. P. 31. At first I thought it was struck off center, but no. It might be, but I think it's just worn on the edges. 2020, come on W. Oh, that's a P. Philadelphia, looking for those W's. That's a P. Homestead, we can look for a few errors here. So first we're gonna look for some snow on the roof. Any snow on that roof? Nope. Looking for any stuff on that window? Nope. For a reflection in this window? Nope. And finally, anything at the bottom of that bucket? Nope. So we got, there's a lot of errors with the Homestead quarter, but nothing on that one. 25 cents. Pete? Come on, W. Missouri. River of no return. This is the one I want. Give me a W. Come on, W. That is a D, my friends. No W. That one's Denver. 25 cents. 1980. Looking for 83 there. 2020. Come on, W. Cuban quarter looks really faded. Is that just worn? I don't think it's enough to be anything noteworthy. But a few left in this handful. Nothing. It's a D. Salt River Bay. Everybody's favorite. Find a lot of Salt River Bays. Speaking of, we're going to set that stack off to the side and we're going to start a new stack of Salt River Bays. And nothing. Alright, last little bit from our car wash quarters. But overall, man, for 40 bucks in car wash quarters, that is a good haul. Very good haul. Very, very good haul. Alright, no silver on the side there. Mexico. Nope. 25 cents. That's a D. Weir Farm. Could have been a W right there. There's a W. Probably 10 bucks or more on that guy in that condition. 85. Goodyear, here I was born. Colorado, looking for extra material over here. Nothing. 77. That's a D. Shenandoah. 93. Crossing the Delaware is a 21. That's a P. $70. Alright, few left, probably about 15 or so. Come on, W. New Mexico. Every once in a while you can find extra material in that kind of cross pattern. But not too big on that one. 21, crossing the Delaware. $72. About 10 left. 10 left on these. On these guys. D. Massachusetts. 67, a little too late. Want those 64 or older for mostly silver. Weir Farm. Come on, W. Oh, that's a P. It's a D. That 2020 could have been a W right there. There's another 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a D. Let's go W. D, last three. North Dakota. And finally, 1989. All right. Well, hey, $40 in car wash quarters, and we found a Susan B. Anthony dollar. We found a bicentennial quarter, and we found a W. So in 40 bucks to find a W, my first American Memorial Park 2019, I will take that all day long. So next on the docket, we've got laundromat quarters. So we will take a handful out of here at a time. Set this bag off to the side. Or grab this guy right off the edge here, because that's a 2020 that I can see. And here we go. Let me take a quick drink of the Juicy Juice. All right. Here we go. Come on, W. Those 2019-2020 W quarters, that's a D. I think that's the one that we had seen too, that we brought over. Arizona, let's look for initials. Clear and no 2008 coverage. No error, 25 cents. $66. Couple years too new. Looking for 64 and older. Yosemite. That's a good looking one. San Antonio Missions. Looking for any extra material on any of the ends of the cross. Of course, looking for a W right there because we got a 2019. We want this guy to be a W. Anything goofy going on with that? Nope, that's exactly how it should be. No error, 25 cents. Ooh, that's a nice shiny D. North Dakota, it's no 06. 81. Come on, W. 85. Good year, good year. '21, crossing the Delaware. Thought I saw some extra material on there, but I did not. Come on, W. 2020 could have been a W, but that one is just a D for Denver. Another 2020, Weir Farm. Come on, W. Nope. No W. That's a P. 2019 could have been a W right there. For any doubling on the flag. Nope, no doubling. Ooh, that's another good looking crossing the Delaware, 2021. Looking for our 2019 and 2020s though. We want those W's. $95. 79. Let's all right. Got a good stack here. Say it with me now. Come on, W. 2014. Crossing the Delaware, we got 2021 up next. We're spilling. Grab too big of a handful. New York. It's a D. And a P. Measure. Virginia. Come on, W. Again, look for 1983 on those old Eagle quarters. 83P specifically. All right, 2019. Come on, W. Nope, that's a D. That D was a W. We'd have one, and then we want to double check that flag for any double stamps. Nope. Apparently that quarter wants to be checked out for something. Why? Nope. Nothing to look at on Ozark Riverways. It's just wanting to feel important, when unfortunately there's nothing to get excited about with Ozark Riverways. Texas. Oh, my wife is looking at doggos. It's a P. 2020 could have been a W. Instead, we just got a Denver. 37. 66, 2 years off. Looking for 64 and older for silver. The Beagle itself won silver just by some appearance and by the way it sounds. 2019. That's a D. No W. Come on, W. And then any doubling? It's pretty thick around there, but I don't think that's doubled up at all. We got crossing the Delaware. D. 2020. Come on, W. Oh, it's a D. 94. P. That's an ugly Tennessee. It's a D. Harper's Ferry. Can't wait for any breaks in the glass. I like to set these off to the side just to double check and with more detail later. The better South Dakota. D. Salt River Bay. Starting the new stack of Salt River Bays. We got a lot over the last couple days. 1971. All right. So I believe we have $80 in laundromat quarters here. So far nothing in $80 in laundromat quarters, whereas $40 in... We're going to grab this guy just in case we got a pooper. Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope, no extra material back there. Delaware. Can get a spitting horse. Oh, doesn't look like that either. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And no extra material back behind that tail or between those legs. Nothing. Nothing on that Delaware. Pete. Alaska. Can we get a 6-claw paw? Yeah, we can. We got some clawage. This guy is... Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 4, 5, and 6 are kind of all combined, but we got an Alaska 6-claw paw right there. It's our third error of the night, guys. So now, let's get another W. Come on, W. Three finds in one night. That is a hot streak right there. 2021. Crossing the Delaware. Just crossing into the change bowl. 89. 74. Nebraska. Oh, River of No Return. Could have been a W right there. That's the W I want more than any other. If I find a River of No Return, woo boy. We're going to have some energy, that's for sure. Come on, W. San Antonio Missions. And cross. Can it be a W? Nope, that's a D. Good looking one too. Bummer. And for any extra material on the ends of the cross there. Man, that mint mark's really faded. P. $20.20 could have been a W, but we got a Denver. So come on, W. 2021 crossing the Delaware. The Delaware is being crossed. Come on, W. Last one in this handful. 81. All right. Whoa. Dog came to join us. All right, looking for those 2019, 2020. Say, come on, W. 98. Delaware. Can I get a spitting horse? This one's kind of dirty and gross, but nope. No spit coming out of that mouth. No spitter. V6. Homestead. Alright, step one, snow on the roof. That is a crisp roof. No snow there. Nothing in that upper window. No reflection in that lower window. And no leaking bucket. That is a clean homestead. $91. River No Return. Come on, W. Oh, that's a D. Come on. on, W. Ooh, you have seen better days, my quarter friend. I don't even know which way is up on this guy. It's a gross looking quarter. Thankfully not a 2019 or 2020. $83p. Wouldn't even know if it's a spitting eagle because it happens to be really dirty right where that line would be, but no, that would be coming out of the beak and going down at an angle there, so no spitter on that guy. Ooh. $88. $85, year I was born. Good year, good year. Crossing the Delaware. It's a D. Fatto, let's look for some material on the backside of these horses, shall we? Nothing there. Nothing in there. A tiny little bit on that tail, but not enough to be worthwhile. And nothing there. No errors. Not on that guy. California. Alright. Let's have another handful. So far, we got super lucky with those car wash quarters. And just one Alaska 6-claw paw. In these laundromat quarters so far. That's okay. We're crossing the Delaware. We got one W, so come on, W. Alright. Looking for a few things on this guy. First and foremost, looking at Mommy Bat. Seeing if there's any extra material on her nose. Nothing there. We're going over to Unum. Look at. Ooh, do we have doubling? Or is that just the light? Might have something there. And an American. We want it to be doubled up. Can't tell if that's just the light or if that is I'm gonna set this guy off to the side just to double check, because we might have a little bit of doubling there, but it might just be I need to adjust the microscope, so I'll take a look at that one again later. 79. Come on, W. 2020. That's a D, though. Come on, W. It's a D. Oh, look at that river and no return. We want that D to be a W. Whew. That guy is a dirty. Salt River Bay. Is it going to be a D or a W? That's a D. Thought I said it's just dull underneath that eagle's mouth. Just dull. No errors. That's a D. 2015. Alright. Another handful. Stay with me now. Come on, W. We are due for a W. Well, probably not due, because honestly, 1 in a night is a pretty dang good return. But I'm happy with saying we are due, because I want to find all of the W's. Give me a W. Come on, W. It's Nevada. Let's check some horse spots, shall we? Alright, horsey number 1. No material. Horsey number 2. A little bit between the tail, but nothing worth writing home about, and nothing behind that guy. Nothing on that. Colorado. So again, on Colorado, we're looking at the mountains off to the right there, looking to see if we've got any material built in there. Nothing. I'm looking for any doubling in colorful Colorado. Should the R and the A be joined like that? I guess I've never paid attention, but I would assume that's correct. I believe so. Let me double check. Yep, they are. I kind of keep one good-looking quarter of each of those, just so I have something to compare to in case I think I might have an error. Virgin Islands, but I'm not quite sure, so then I can put in the 2020. That's a P, though. For those 2019, 2020 W's. Come on, W. And 5. Come on, W. So tomorrow I should be able to do my first live stream on TikTok. Which means we might have a little bit of a chat going on here. Alright. Any poop? No poop. That one's dirty anyway, and that one's dirty anyway. So, even if there's poop in there, that is a dirty, gross looking quarter, unfortunately. 21, we got crossing the Delaware. Come on, W. Nope. 98. Idaho. Nope. Nope. 21, crossing the Delaware once again. There we go, Salt River Bay, 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a D. Bummer. 66, couple years off of our 64 silvers. It's a D. Hawaii. Nothing. Alright. Another handful. Probably about halfway done. I think this was 80 in laundromat quarters. So we had 40 in car wash and 80 in laundromat. And we're just going to do those this evening. We've got some rolls set up for tomorrow, but I want to do those with our first TikTok live stream. Since it's a weekend. Ooh, that's just gross. Nothing special, just gross. That's a D. Virginia. Arkansas. Well, that went right into the bowl. That goes to the bank. It's a Pete. Arkansas once again. 65, 1 year old. Looking for those 64 and earliers. There's a crossing the Delaware. Finding lots of those tonight. Oop, there's a Kansas. No double hump on that from what I can see. Looking for rust on the other side. We want the T to be gone. Ooh, I don't think so. I think that, yep, that T is very visible unfortunately. And then on the hump, want to look for any doubling on the hump, but no doubling on this guy. So that Kansas is just 25 cents, as it was intended by the mint. Big scratch there. Right, that's a scratch. That's not. Yeah, that's a scratch. Just a big scratch. Scratchy scratch. Maryland. Salt River Bay, is it a D or is it a W? That's a D. I don't know if it's regional or what, but we find a lot of Salt River Bays around here. It's a D. New York. 2017. Come on, W. 65. You can tell a silver recorder by the sound, but I set the 65s off to the side just to be safe. 65 was the year that the most the most quarters were produced in U.S. history. So, not rare by any means, but a very small percentage were put on silver planchets. And if you find one of those, you got good money. So I set the 65s off to the side just to weigh them, just to be sure. Like I said, silver makes a very distinct sound when it hits other coins or when you put it on the table. So haven't found any, and it would probably be pretty obvious if I did. And I'd probably catch it right away, but just to be safe. Just want to be safe. You know what I mean? Never hurt. There's a D. 21. Come on, W. That's what we want. What we really want is another 2019 or 2020 W. Connecticut. Straight up and down and flip it. Ooh, is that crooked? Alright, so we got it straight up and down. Nope. Straight up and down. Nothing. 78. Dirty as heck. Come on, W. 88. It's a D. River of No Return. It's my favorite one. That's the one I really want a W. I will go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when I find a River of No Return W. Mm-hmm. 2019, not a W though. Looking for that P to be a W right there. A quarter would have been worth probably about $10 or more. Harper's Ferry, again looking at a set of windows, looking for a line through them for broken windows. Not seeing anything at a glance. I still set them off to the side to give them a closer look a little bit later. Crossing the Delaware, and quite a few of those. P. Nothing. Come on, W. Oop, there we go. There's a homestead. Let's take a look. Can we find some snow on our roof? Not a very crisp one, but I don't think we've got snow. That might be. Can't tell if that's just worn or if that's material. I'll have to zoom in a little bit closer because I think this guy might just be a little worn down. Not seeing any of the other errors. No, that's not a snowy roof. That's just worn. Unfortunately. This one is just not that crisp. Seen a few extra pockets. 93 and 84. Probably about 30 or 40 bucks left. Probably about 40, I would guess. Probably about halfway done with this bag here. So again, a total of $120 in tonight's quarters. Looking for W's. 2019 and 2020s. Looking for a W mint mark. 71. Back looked good for a 71. 85, year I was born. Good year. 87. This is 21. This is a 2021. Crossing the Delaware. Salt River Bay. Come on, W. Oh, just another D. Super shiny, though. 79. Oh. 21. It's a D. Alright, come on, W. Oh, that's a P. Alright, so we look at Mama Bat's nose. Nothing there. Look at Unum. Nothing there. And look at America. Oh, nothing there. 25 cents. It's a D. 2020. Okay, could have been a W right there. $20.20 could have been a W right there. This guy is just ugly. It's a D. Oh, got a 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a D. No W. Come on, W. Connecticut. Nope, straight up and down. 95, and last one, this handful. It's a P. Oop, Harper's Ferry. That guy is pretty well chipped. Chipped and dinged and beat up a bit. I'll set it off to the side to look for more errors. Alright, another handful. Let's go. 2019, 2020. Come on, W's. Looking for those W's. Grab a drink. Keep that energy going. 21. Crossing the Delaware. Every time. P. Connecticut. Can we get... Looks like we are straight up and down. It's a D. 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 We gonna get another D? Whoop, 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 whoop. 68, that is a D. How long has the Denver Mint been running? All these are D's. Salt River Bay. $21, crossing the Delaware. Puerto Rico. It's a D. To deep. Salt River Bay. Find all the Salt River Bays. All of them. Just a couple years off. All right, Connecticut. Nothing. To deep. Nothing. All right, probably about 20-25 bucks left in here. Gonna be wrapping it up after this bag of quarters. So far, though, some good finds. Not a lot of errors, but that's okay. We got a W. We got one Bicentennial. We got a Susan B. Anthony. And we got a 6-claw paw. Come on, W. Looking for those 2019-2020 Ws. Come on, W. 68. Few years too new. If that was 64, it gotta be 90% silver. It'd be worth $6 in silver value alone. Come on, W. Oop, Harper's Ferry. We got a chance for some errors on this guy. We'll do the quick look for broken glass. Oh, we got a crack over here. Right there. We'll set that guy off to the side. Give it some further review a little bit later. That's a D. Wyoming, can we find some poop? Oh, that guy is beautifully clear. On the back side of that horse. Nothing noteworthy there. Crossing the Delaware. Come on, W. Handful. Probably got about 2 to 3 more handfuls. Probably have a little bit extra here. Not much in that little bit. All right. For that 2019-2020 W, all right, we've got some horses. Always want to look for some material on the back side of a horse. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. And that one's got a chunk missing out of its hind quarter, but not seeing any extra material. Nothing that I'm too excited about on that guy. What we really want is a W. 2019-2020 West Point. Come on, W. So on these guys, I mean, up in the goggles, you can look for some errors. But nothing I'm too particular about. We want some W's. Come on, W. That is an ugly looking Alaska, but let's look for that paw. Oh, that is 5 claws in that paw, as the mint intended. Ooh, that is an ugly Salt River Bay, and that one's a D. That one I'm not even gonna check for errors, because that is dirty. Very dirty. Come on, W. There's a 2020. Oop, that's just a D, though. No W. Come on, W. Ooh, that's a much better looking Alaska. Get a paw. Nope. 5 claws on that paw as well. Much better looking quarter, though, than the last one that we just looked at. D. Vermont. P. Missouri. Nebraska. And P. Virginia. Alright, holy. Let's try one big handful here. Oop, we dropped one. 2 extra on there. Alright, we got a very big handful. This will be the end of this guy. So, first things first, Arkansas. Delaware. Any spit? Nope, nothing coming out of the mouth of that horse. Haiti. Colorado. Nothing over there. Arizona. I think I see those initials pretty clearly. Yep. And yep. Chickasaw. I think I have a little too much here. So we've got 1.5 handfuls. We got 21. Cross into Delaware. We'll set that one off. Ah! Well, kind of. Alright. 67. Bombay. P. Mexico, or San Antonio. I don't know why I said New Mexico, because we had a New Mexico that rolled on the ground there. It's a D. No W. Come on, W. I don't think I've got really much of anything from this laundromat other than Alaska. No rust. That one is an In God We Trust. Again, Kansas. Oh, is Kansas faded? Oh. No issues with that buffalo hump, and unfortunately, the T is clearly visible. No error, 25 cents. It's a D. Effigy Mounds, look for... Nope. Come on, W. Nope. 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 It's D. Come on, W. Alright, that's the last little bit right here on the desk. To D. Can we get a W? Can we get an error? Can we get something good? That's a D. 93. Would have been worth looking at if you're an 83 crossing the Delaware. Nothing. Oop. Oop, Kansas. Can we get a rust? Oh, that T is very visible. San Antonio Missions. It's a D, no W, and then we want to look at the 4 edges of these guys, looking to see if there's any extra material there. I cannot keep a quarter in my hands to save my life. Wyoming. Look at that, it dropped another one. For any extra material on the back. Got a horse, nothing. Alright, come on. I think that just means it's about time for me to wrap up and hit the hay. Idaho. Washington. Iowa. To D, New Mexico. If there's dirt in those, yep. To D, last 2. P. All right, Connecticut. Nope, and P, Georgia. All right, well that is everything. Car wash and laundromat this evening. So, $120 in quarters. We've got a few to look through, but biggest things, we got Susan B. Anthony Dollar. That's exciting. We got a W, American Memorial Park. Great find. And we got an Alaska 6-claw paw right there. So I will take that again for a quick stop at the car wash and the laundromat. And I should have my 1,000 followers on TikTok as of tomorrow. So we'll be streaming to TikTok as well as this live stream beginning tomorrow afternoon. So I appreciate anybody hanging out. Feel free to drop those follows and check me out. I will catch you all.